What's going on, Kidney Smashers? This is the second episode of Let's Talk with some Black Ops 2 multiplayer gameplay. We're playing paintball.
All right, y'all know the rules of paintball, right? We got to go to the middle.
To the middle.
The middle.
Good old Georgia, USA.
Go to the operative class and use that. All right, so first topic of discussion. We have $1 million. What are we spending it on? So first we'll talk about what we'll spend it on. So Chase, why don't you go first? What would you spend your $1 million on?
Oh man, you're putting me on blast.
Yeah.
$1 million is a lot of money, but you could also blow through that quick.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I guess you have $1 million and you have to spend it. Is there a certain time limit in which you have to spend? It's like, oh, spend it all in a day.
I would
or
say.
whatever.
I'd just say you have $1 million.
You just
Yeah.
have $1 million, and
$1 million.
what would you do with it? I don't know. I guess future proofing. Just setting yourself up for the future, because $1 million. It's
So by future proofing, what do you mean?
Investing.
investing, probably. I mean, $1 million. I'm no financial expert, so you probably find someone who knows what to do with that money.
Yeah, go
What
to
would
a
be the
private
best thing to do
investor.
with it? Yeah.
Oh, I feel that's probably. I'd probably take like 200 grand. Buy me, something nice house. Probably buy some real estate. And then turn around, put the rest in investing. Have like I guess you can say passive income, stocks, dividend stocks, stuff like that.
I would definitely say, like for me, I think getting like into the real estate market and like starting like your own real estate business would probably be the best idea of investing, because that's a big area of investing that gets looked over, because people think investing is just going onto the stock market and buying stocks, but I really mean like real estate is investing if you think about it.
I guess, yeah, buying property is what I would probably do.
And like fixing up that property and selling it, like buying like a really like beat up house and like flipping it.
Could. I mean, I don't know about the idea of renting out.
Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
being a
That's-
landlord, it could be kind of shitty.
It can, especially when you have shitty
Definitely.
clients.
Yeah.
That you got to think of insurance and all that.
Yeah. So we have some comments here that I'm pulling from Reddit that talks about what other people would do with $1 million. So let's start with this one. So it says, pay off my house, put a sizable amount in a diversified stock portfolio, and undecided with what I do with the rest. But I would look into what I could do to live comfortably without all the stress that finances bring. So I guess what he's saying is like, try to live as comfortably as you can, and like not have to worry about like bills and stuff. Which I mean, like that's like the big thing that people worry about is bills. Like,
Right.
having to pay off bills and stuff. So I mean, like if you can find a way, that's cheating, by the way. If you can find a
Okay.
way, if like you can find a way to just completely forego it, then sure. Oh, we can go outside too. The outside is a big paintball course, by the way.
Oh, I thought we were doing inside only.
But yeah. So let's find another Reddit discussion topic. This is where we're pulling these from, by the way.
I don't know, just the idea of having $1 million, what you spend it on, is such a generic question, and everyone's gonna answer pretty much the same way.
Right.
But in all honesty, is that the truth necessarily? I mean, you could say, I'm gonna set up for the future, but
Hey, buddy, I saw that knife.
yeah, and you're also dead. It's just one of those things you can't appropriately answer it, because 99.9% of the people will never be in that situation. So honestly, they can just say whatever means nothing.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, people are like, $1 million, buy some supercar, buy a big house, quit my job when, $1 million, you're gonna blow through that in a day if that's how you're doing it.
Right.
So here's a good question. Censoring opinions, even if they may hurt feelings, is generally bad for society.
Absolutely, 100%.
You think so?
Cancel culture is a cancer.
I agree.
I think
I
it's going to
guess-
be the death of our society.
In my opinion, I think censoring period is bad to begin with. Like censoring curse words or like censoring pornography or anything like that is just like it isn't really needed because it's all stuff that is in day-to-day life, and like if you're sheltering people off from that, they're not going to be prepared for it in everyday life, and that's what causes people to like cancel culture and people being super sensitive because they're not used to it. Because they live a
Right.
sheltered life at home.
I understand some censorship. I mean, you don't want your kid to just pop the TV on
Yeah,
and,
yeah, go on TV and
watching
see-
snuff films.
Yeah,
But then again, I feel like, I mean,
but
if you have a little
but I-
censorship, you can turn the little bit into everything. You can end up censoring everything, and people won't even realize it.
I think things like nudity shouldn't be censored because it's the human body, and I think we've tabooified the human body and nudity so much that we think it's a bad thing whenever it's literally just a human body. You know what I'm saying?
Disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah, because you could say that, and then you got your little kid watching Cartoon Network, and you see some big old titties.
Well, I mean, yeah, but at the
Well,
same
then that would
time,
be censorship.
yeah, but I'm not. Yeah, but I'm saying like if you're watching a movie or you're watching a TV show and like there's blatant nudity in it, but they take the time to blur it out. Like
I don't know.
that's
I feel like there should be reasonable censorship, if that
I
makes
feel like-
sense. Like,
Just like most things, it's okay with moderation.
I mean,
can't
if
do
you're watching SpongeBob and SpongeBob pulls out a pair of boobies, that's not really appropriate for the channel for it to be on.
Exactly.
I feel like there's
Well-
a difference between being appropriate and being flat out just censored completely. You know,
Well, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying like people should just start posting tits and stuff everywhere, and like cartoons should start having boobs and stuff. I'm saying like, say if you're watching like a prank show, like if you're watching like Impractical Jokers, holy shit, Jokers,
Jokels.
or if you're watching like that like one, I don't know what that show that comes on like True TV, and like there's like someone's like naked in a prank, and like they censor that, like. If there's obvious nudity, just go ahead and show it. There's no reason that you should be blurring it out if like it's implied nudity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I feel like implied nudity should just be nudity because again, it means the human body.
I
and if we s-
suppose that could make sense. However, it's still Impractical Jokers isn't really. It depends the audience it's directed towards.
Yeah.
Impractical Jokers could be interpreted as sort of like kind of family thing. I mean, it's not really considered raunchy, an adult
Mhm.
show. So on one hand, someone could just. Someone you're just watching TV with the family kind of thing. Oh,
Right.
watch some Impractical Jokers. I mean, it's kind of like. I don't know. It's like imagine you're watching. Everyone's seen the meme of Wheel of Fortune. It's like luck be in the air tonight, but everyone thinks fuck me in the ass tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
you
yeah.
know, it's just if it was sort of like Family Feud, that'd be something you kind of expect. It's like, oh yes, 50 married men. What's your favorite part of your wife? And it's like her tits, and then it's like, oh my god, I can't believe he said. I mean, no one's really shocked by it. On God, Family Feud sucks anyway. Worst game show.
Facts.
Yeah.
We all know Jeopardy's the best game show.
Wheel of Fortune gang.
Nah.
The amount of hours I have
But
on Wheel of
it's
Fortune
just-
PS2.
I think it comes down to the directed audience.
Yeah.
And then, regardless of the directed audience, you also have to take into consideration the actual audience. Call of Duty's, rated M, for adults. But,
Children.
that's not the player base. And that you see that a lot nowadays, because everyone's like, Call of Duty's changed, it's too soft, because they have to take into consideration their actual audience.
Yeah.
They just, I mean, I don't know if there's anyone telling him to do that, but regardless, they think that's just what's right. It's like, would I want my kid doing this? And then 90% of people are gonna say no.
Yeah. Which I mean,
More
that
than
just
that.
comes down to like how a parent wants to raise their child. Like if a parent wants to like expose their child to that at a young age, so like they're more desensitized to it. I mean, like then that's on them. But like at the same time, that could be labeled as bad parenting because you're exposing your child to stuff that they shouldn't be seeing.
Right.
Exactly. That's just setting your child up to fail.
Yeah.
All right. What's the next topic?
Well, I kind of want to bring a topic of my own, and this is something that Chase and I have discussed like in private multiple times. But it's like fast food restaurants.
Oh,
Like-
a tier list?
Yeah.
Oh,
food.
Chick-fil-A
Arby's
top
a
tier.
S tier.
All right, I'm gonna name off some restaurants, and we're going to name them, or like tier list them.
All right. What are the tiers? How are we gonna do the tiers? Like,
Oh, everyone knows S through F.
D tier is bad tier, right?
D tier it's above F, but F tier is like absolutely horrible, want nothing to do with it. D tier is like, it's not preferred, but I'll eat it.
All right.
Not
What
bad,
is
I guess.
is it S tier, F tier, B tier?
It goes A, B, C, D, F, and then
God.
S, and then S is super tier. That's like above A.
Oh.
All
Okay.
right, so we'll start with something. We'll start moderate. Let's go somewhere like
Sonic.
Sonic. All right, yeah, Sonic. So personally, we'll each have an opinion, and we'll be able to back it up and like with evidence and stuff. So I think that Sonic is a super good idea, and it's like, you go in, pull into a little stall, and you just sit there, and it's like a little drive-in type thing.
Sonic's great
But-
for car days. I'm not gonna lie.
Sonic is like the most ideal spot if you want to take out a girl and sit in your car and eat. But it's way too overpriced, and the quality of the food does not back up the price that it is.
Absolutely, Sonic is way expensive.
I don't like the most realistic version of a Sonic burger that I can like compare it to will be a high school cafeteria burger if you were able to dress it up, because the meat patty isn't that good. The toppings are super lackluster at times. So I would put Sonic in the C tier personally.
Honestly, I'd have to agree with that.
Yeah.
Sonic is, I guess, it's a unique idea. However, I don't ever go to Sonic. I've never thought to myself, man, I really want Sonic. However,
Yeah.
that has started to change. Now that I've recently discovered Sonic has a Frito burrito after they got rid of it at Taco Bell.
Oh yeah.
I have considered trying it, but however, that's not enough for me to really warrant going to Sonic.
I'd
Going to
have to go
Sonic-
through. I'd have to put Sonic as a B tier for me, just because the location. Every place I've ever lived at, there's been a Sonic right down the street.
That is true.
Also,
you can go to like the smallest town and boom, there's a Sonic there.
also the
I don't
app.
know, Sonic is a minute away.
It's like
I
5
mean-
minutes down the road.
Literally just Battlefield Park. Well, you live on the
Yeah.
opposite side of where we live.
Also, I mean, the app, you can just order through the app and then pull up to a little car stand, and then that's it. And also, they have like random deals that just randomly go through your app. Like, I mean, buy one get one free. I mean, you got happy hour.
Yeah. Which the thing is, I'm not gonna go to Sonic and pay $7 for a burger. I can go somewhere else and get it. They trap you by the atmosphere of the place. Like you go to Sonic and like you see a burger on the menu, you're like, well, I mean, like, I guess I'll get a burger. Oh wait, it's $7. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I would put Sonic in the C tier. And you said B tier.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Let's go Subway. How do you feel about Subway?
Subway is not bad. It's just,
I have a
Again,
love-hate
one of those
relationship
things,
with Subway.
yeah, I mean, Sonic's not bad. Or not Sonic. Subway's not bad. I just never want it.
Right.
You know?
So,
It's
I'm
a
gonna say
sandwich. I could make that at home.
it
Yeah.
depends
But I
how
mean,
you
it's not
get Subway.
bad, so
I will
it's
never,
another C tier.
every time I go to Subway, like through the drive-thru, horrible mistake. They
Oh, yeah, they mess up
always,
every time.
always.
Every time.
Subway should not have a drive-thru.
I didn't know Subway had a drive-thru.
Some locations do.
The one that's on the opposite side from where your house is has a drive-thru. The one next to the Baskin Robbins has a drive-thru.
Oh.
Yeah, but I think I've gone to the drive-thru like 3 or 4 times, and every time I've gone to the drive-thru, it's just fucked.
I personally really enjoy Subway, which is I don't go to Subway and get a sandwich that I can make at home. Like I.
Oh no, dude! I get the 12-inch Italian cheese, herbs, toasted, ranch, ham,
That's
pepper
sweet.
jack cheese, spinach, lettuce. But I used to.
I
There
usually
was
just
a,
get an meatball sub.
Whenever I was at Bragg, there was a Subway inside the shopette. So every time I couldn't go home for lunch, I would just always go to Subway.
But Subway's also a bit pricey too. Like if you get
They've gone
Subway,
up.
You're paying $10 for a sandwich, which is.
I remember
crazy.
it used to be $5 foot long.
Yeah, and they got rid of that, which is kind of crazy.
Then it was $6
But-
foot long. You know, I wasn't that upset. But then it's like you add cheese as an extra dollar to your sandwich, and it's like, huh?
Yeah. Well, when I go to Subway, I get the rotisserie chicken, I get cheese, and then I toast it. Obviously, if you don't get your sandwich toasted, you're a bitch.
I
I
know.
get
I think you're
I-
a terrorist.
I
It
get
depends what it is.
yeah, I get the chipotle sauce, ranch, banana peppers, lettuce, onions, and spinach. And it's so good.
Spinach.
And like I can't make that at home. But Subway is more of a thing where you're like super hungry and you just want to like eat something.
I'll tell you
disgusting.
what. Every once in a while, no matter who you are, you're gonna crave a sandwich. You're gonna
Yeah.
crave a good sandwich. You know.
Then I just make it at home.
You don't
Yeah,
have
but-
like all these kind of cheeses and meats at
Exactly.
home all the time, though. You know.
Yeah,
Unless
but
you
I've
go to
never- I never
Walmart and
really
say-
order anything crazy.
Oh, I usually get. I mean, if I'm feeling really
I mean,
wild,
I-
I'll get some bacon on it. You know.
Oh,
I mean, I'll be down in peanut butter and jellies because peanut butter is easily one of the greatest foods on the planet. But I mean, like, I'll make like a ham and cheese at home. You know, you'll get like some like honey roasted ham or whatever from the.
Oh, yeah,
from
the
chopped
ham.
deli,
chopped
No, it's
ham.
really good if you get
and then some like.
you get the Hawaiian
pepper
bread
jack
buns.
or Colby Jack cheese on it.
Hawaiian bread buns with the ham and pepper jack cheese.
Yeah.
The
Nothing- I
sweet
mean-
buns.
Subway is good for what it is, but nothing can top just like a normal just ham and cheese sandwich made at home. Like something just tastes so different and good about it.
Right.
But-
I'll put Subway at a B tier. I'll put it at
I'll
a B
put-
tier.
I'm personally gonna put Subway in A tier because I like Subway is again like one of my favorite restaurants.
Subway's cookies hit pretty hard too.
Oh, Subway has the best. Okay,
No, Chick-fil-A has the
I'm gonna
best
go off-
cookies.
okay, yeah. Subway has the second best fast food cookies because oh my god, those chocolate chip cookies, they're super big too, super big and round. Oh, I love big and round things in my mouth, so it's
Oh,
great.
huh.
But yeah, I'll put Subway in an A tier.
All right.
Alright.
Freddy's. Have y'all had
Freddy's.
Freddy's?
Freddy's.
It's like Steak and Shake but better.
Oh,
God.
no, get it off there. I don't even.
No,
Yes.
no.
Alright,
Freddy's S
alright,
tier.
No.
Alright.
Arby's.
Arby's.
C tier.
Okay.
C tier.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. The only thing I can eat at Arby's is the beef and cheddar, and they
I'm ready
had
to kill
the
a man over this.
Swiss and ham sliders, and they were really good. And then they got rid of them.
Arby's has really good chicken fingers. Their chicken fingers are pretty good, and their curly fries are pretty good too, and their milkshakes are pretty good. But personally, Arby's isn't for chicken fingers. So what Arby's is for, and what Arby's
Roast
is,
beef sandwiches.
is this meaty, hearty roast beef sandwiches, and their roast beef sandwiches, any sandwich that they have is absolute dog shit. So
Hold on.
I am putting Arby's at F tier. Whoever's keeping them in business, aka Chase, is a madman.
I-
Arby's is disgusting.
First of all, you're wrong.
Arby's is low
So
C
tell me,
tier.
why are you rating Arby's based off of what you expect to get there when you literally rated Subway based off their cookies?
I didn't rate Subway after cookies. I said that Subway was one of my favorite restaurants because I love Subway. Canyon said that their cookies were the best thing. He rated his based off
So
the cookies.
you expect to get, I guess their slogan, "We have the meats." You know, you expect something with meat on it, and then
Yeah.
you can
I mean,
tell
that's
it's
like going to
exactly-
Chick-fil-A and getting a salad. Like, why?
Which Chick-fil-A salads are pretty good. I mean,
They are. I tell you what's really good from Chick-fil-A too is the cool.
the cool,
cool
Rabbit
red-
We're
Dog
getting
yeah.
a little off topic here.
All right, back on top.
Arby's is
Hey, you
easily
can't
an-
knife, you pussy.
Arby's is an S tier.
You're not
putting
for.
Arby's in an S tier.
S tier. I
Not
love-
biased,
Dude.
biased.
This
Honestly,
is why.
Arby's is so
Arby's
bad.
is right down
Their
the
roast
road
beef
from
sandwich.
me.
Look, from what I've eaten the roast beef sandwiches, I've eaten their meaty sandwiches. I don't like it, so
They're
I'm not rating it based
delicious.
off what I want to get. I'm rating it based off how I think of Arby's, and Arby's is absolute dog shit.
No, let
garbage.
me tell you why I think it's an S tier.
God, I've heard this spiel many a times, but sure, tell the community.
Because it is right down the road. It's conveniently location. It's in a convenient location for me. I understand that's not for everyone, but their sandwiches are delicious.
No.
I love. You ever had an Arby's cheese stick?
Yes,
Delicious.
they're disgusting.
They're not
They're-
good. They are
They're-
not
They,
good.
they are quite literally the worst fast food cheese stick. The best fast food cheese stick is Sonic,
Sonic.
and I
Yep.
would die
Yep.
by that.
Yeah.
There's no way you can literally say there's
I'm literally gonna sit here and tell you Arby's is an S tier. Their milkshakes are delicious. Their sandwiches are delicious. Their chicken nuggets are delicious. Their fries are delicious. It's just good.
All right, guys.
God,
That's it for this. Let's talk.
no, it's not. No, it's not. We are continuing. We can cut out this entire first portion that we had. This is now fast food discussion. I don't care about the part before that. This is a new discussion. Anyways, let's go to our next restaurant. I'm talking for as long as I want, Canyon. God damn it. Anyways, next restaurant, Zaxby's.
Zaxby's A tier.
B tier.
I put Zaxby's in S tier personally. Zaxby's is my favorite fast food restaurant.
Zaxby's boneless wings
Ow.
are pretty good,
And
and their bread. They got good
The
toast.
The Zax sauce is the best fast food signature sauce I've ever had.
Polynesian
It's a Chick-fil-A
sauce.
But that's not a signature fast food sauce. Like I'm saying,
Where else has
Chick-fil-A
Polynesian
sauce.
sauce?
No,
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A sauce is banger. We'll get to Chick-fil-A, don't worry. But
I don't want to
Zax
talk about
sauce,
Chick-fil-A because y'all are not going to name it S tier, and it's going to make me upset.
I am
Oh,
doing
it's-
Chick-fil-A. Anyways,
It's an A tier.
See I'm already upset now.
hey, we're still on Zaxby's. Personally, what I think classifies Zaxby's as a S
B
tier.
tier.
Their boneless wings are quite literally the best boneless wings out of a fast food restaurant ever. Their buffalo sauce and their new buffalo garlic sauce is just the most perfect ratio of like that sweet not sweet, but like that tangy buffalo sauce versus spice. They're the best thing on that menu is the nibblers.
Nibblers
It
are
is
nibblers
so-
are really good.
Oh, that is the best thing, and I am putting Zaxby's S tier. It is my favorite fast food restaurant. It's so good.
I think it's a B tier.
I mean, I can respect that. I mean, like,
The food is good.
Yeah.
The sauce is good. The toast is good. All the food is good. I have no problems with it. The problem is, again, it's a little bit far away as I'm willing to go for fast food. And every time I go past it, it's always packed. The line is always wrapped around the
it's
building.
because they got rid of their dining room. They don't have their dining room anymore. So
I would have to say Zaxby's is somewhat expensive too.
It is a little pricey
Yeah.
for chicken.
Yeah.
Well, overall, it's not bad. So again, it's just a B tier. Just the
Yeah.
location and the fact that I don't. It's not worth waiting in line.
All right. Let's go to something that
Let's throw in
isn't
Five
really-
Guys.
Five Guys at D tier. Way too overpriced. And
It's
the burgers.
overpriced. It is
and
so good though.
I go D tier.
Their burgers are good. I'd
Their
say
burgers
if they
are way
weren't
too
so
greasy.
expensive, I would eat there more.
I mean, Five Guys is what its name is. It's gourmet burgers, but at the same time, it's way too expensive.
Oh no, it's way too
I go
expensive.
C tier.
I think their burgers are
Mhm.
very, very, very greasy to eat. I mean, it gives
What
me
do you
massive
expect?
shits.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what you expect going into with a fast food burger, and it's like, oh, it's greasy. Yeah.
But I mean, Five Guys isn't fast food. It's not fast food.
Nah, it definitely is.
Yeah, it is.
That's like people, Dairy Queen being like, it's not fast food, it's fast food.
Yeah. Yeah, Five Guys definitely D tier. Let's go.
Oh,
Something that also isn't fast food, but Panera Bread.
Panera Bread, I go A tier.
I will also put Panera Bread A tier.
trash! I hate Panera.
If Panera wasn't so expensive,
Oh,
it'd
this
be
is
S tier.
biased.
Panera-
Ooh,
Panera is very, very good.
this is all personal. I hate Panera.
I even worked at Panera and I like it.
Their steak and cheese sandwiches are pretty good.
Oh, the
Their
horseradish steak and
food
cheese.
is so bland. It's so expensive. Again, it's a
And they got the
sandwich I can make
fancy
at home.
lemonade.
So yeah,
It's
the
a
agave
sandwich I
lemonade.
can make at home. It's so expensive. It's so bland. It's
The things that
plus
I
on God, the atmosphere is awful.
yeah, that's why I always get Panera to go. But I get the Frontega chicken sandwich and Chipotle chicken flatbread, and my God, it is so good. And I eat Panera whenever I'm like, okay, I'm willing to spend $20 on food. Why not? And
Fuck that.
but
All
I
right.
will definitely put Panera A tier.
All right. Here's an oddball. Starbucks.
Star,
I'm not a coffee drinker,
No,
so
I am a
I'd have
coffee
to put it at
drinker.
an F.
I'll put Starbucks at a solid C tier. I personally think that Dunkin' Donuts coffee is miles better than Starbucks.
Well, I'm talking about like food wise. I mean, not a lot of
I
people
don't-
eat
I don't
I've
Starbucks
never
food.
had anything from Starbucks.
It is
I've
actually
never-
pretty good. I actually
We don't have a Starbucks around here.
Yeah, well actually they're putting one in next to the Walmart. But our
Okay,
closest one
how
is
long
the
gotta go?
is where East Ridge is, where the Bass Pro is and Top Golf and all that. That's where the closest one
Oh,
is.
So Starbucks, they have a spinach, egg, and feta cheese wrap, and I think it's like $4, but it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. They also have a ham and cheese croissant sandwich,
Right.
pretty good.
I've eaten their cake pops. Their cake pops are pretty good.
I don't think I've ever had one of those.
But I'll
I
put
imagine
Starbucks
it's
at
a-
C tier.
cake sucker.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm not a
Um,
fan of paying $6 for a drink and then $6 for a sandwich, especially.
I'd have to say Starbucks is an F.
Yeah,
It's just
Which
nothing
I-
I want.
which I respect it. We're gonna go to the most popular fast food restaurant in America. We all know what it is.
Chick-fil-A.
McDonald's.
I
McDonald's.
fucking hate McDonald's.
McDonald's is it's a B tier.
I'll put McDonald's at.
D,
And
F
Their
tier.
breakfast carries.
I'll put McDonald's in A tier.
I give
If
it a
I-
B tier. Breakfast carries.
If I feel absolutely disgusting about myself and do not care about my self image at all, I will go to McDonald's. If I just like the Big Mac is really really good. I really like the Big Mac. McChicken's good and the McDouble's good, but the McGangbang, where you put a McChicken and a McDouble together, is the best thing on earth.
I hate McDonald's burgers.
I
hate
think
hate their
McDonald's
little
just
minced
sucks.
onions. I hate it
McDonald's
all.
burgers are probably my favorite fast food burger, and that's
All right, this is gonna spark some controversy.
all right.
Crystals.
Oh
F
my
tier.
god,
F
A
tier.
tier.
F tier.
I'm
Oh,
gonna be,
man.
F
dude.
tier.
If you're
A
hungover,
Oh my
hungover,
God.
Crystals is S tier.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. If you were just like on a late night car ride and you're just like, you know what? I want a sack full of steamy crystals. You can sit in your car and down all of them. You'll feel awful about yourself, but oh my god, will you enjoy every single minute of it? 'Cause the
Oh,
taste is
there's just something at the moment, just
F
getting a sack of
tier.
mini sandwiches and just inhaling them.
oh my god. And the chili cheese puffs. Oh my, the best chili cheese dog I've ever had in my life.
I'll tell you what, dipping a chili or dipping a crystals.
Dipping a crystal in their chili.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
How can you,
You know
say
what?
this?
You know what?
when
I'm putting-
literally
I'm
got
putting crystals in
raw
S tier.
wings?
You
I'm
know,
putting crystals in S tier.
that's because I will never eat Fordo crystals. I always go to Lafette crystals. I will never eat
I go to
Fordo.
East Ridge crystals whenever I get crystals.
I would never ever go to Fordo crystals.
It's an F tier.
A tier. A tier.
S tier.
All right. We're gonna go to more sit down restaurants now. We're going to
No, one more.
one more. All right. You
Okay,
go.
Al.
We'll do one
Okay.
more, and then that's gonna be this Let's Talk, because we've already been
Okay.
running
We're gonna
35
have a-
minutes.
We're making a part 2 and we're continuing this discussion. But cookout, for what cookout is, and for what cookout strives to be, cookout knows that it's not good food. Cookout knows that it's not quality food. That's why the food is $6 and you get an entire tray full of good
Oh
food.
god, it's an S tier just for that.
I will agree, and I will put Cookout in S tier. The milkshake selection and the milkshakes are all good. Every one of them are good.
I'll go B tier just because, I mean, I've gone to Cookout multiple times and they've messed my order up completely. I mean, there's one time where I got charged for a $34 order and didn't even realize it. They didn't give me a receipt or anything, and then there's at least a 50% chance if I order a mint Oreo milkshake, they'll give me a regular Oreo milkshake.
Well, because you ordered toothpaste and they're trying to help you out.
Yeah. They're like, it's not our fault you don't brush your teeth. We're trying to prep for that.
On
day."
God.
I don't care, dude. I
You you get a pretty good amount of like if you get a tray and a milkshake, it's like $8.
Yeah,
You
and you
get a
get two
good amount of
sides with
food.
it.
Yeah, I usually get a burger, and
I'll get
recently I've been getting their corn dogs. Their corn dogs are pretty good.
I'll get their chicken tender tray with 2 quesadillas and banana.
Oh, their
pudding
quesadillas
milkshake,
are pretty
and I love
good.
it. Oh yeah, their quesadillas.
I usually just get a vanilla
All right.
because there's so many flavors. I look at it and then I just get like, they're just like, I'm gonna take your order, and it's like, vanilla, vanilla. Oh no, I already know what I want to eat.
Yeah.
I pretty much get the same thing. It's just, maybe I'll try a new milkshake. It's like, vanilla.
All right. Well, that's going to be it for part 1 of the fast food discussion. But we're going to make a part 2 because this is a very controversial conversation to have.
All right, next time, kidney smashers.